shit. Ocho, Cinco, yes sir, I'm catching it. Catch it, catch it. Yeah, I'll take your necklace, I'll leave your necklace. I might not be cussing, but I ain't bluffing. Niggas want problems, it's not nothing. I'm screaming, bring it on like Gabrielle. I'm a real big dog, I don't kiss and tell. Hell, first you want it, then second you pale. Yeah, don't think he quick, he pulled up like a snail. Oh, water in his eyes, I let that sucker go. And I forgot to tell her that you a pole. I'm not doing the 20 years sentence about you a hoe. But do you dig what I'm saying? If they all hunters, I'm a counterfeit. Yeah, I wanted money, I couldn't enjoy class. I'm a big ol' player, I got it from a dad. Hey, lil' mama did what I'm saying. Keep it funky like a egg and you'll never land. How my niggas, they don't play, they all want them band. My son a bossy, a little bitty motherfucking man. I go crazy for these fucking bands. Fuck a lady, I replace her for these fucking bands. It's so crazy, I'm not lazy, I want fucking band. Yes sir, baby, yes sir. Take care, nigga, flex her. I burn her up while you turning her up. And I got on chops for young thugger and I stuck. Swear, I swear I'm slime, nigga. You break up, rule on him or her, you get fined, nigga. These niggas know I already, don't say they don't try, nigga. I might stroop your bitch with my broke eyes, nigga. Hell yeah, on my car, they gon' fish tail. Hell yeah, on my cells and I'm dead and pale. You niggas getting money slow just like a snail. I told her the mail is how they send them bells. I can never be him, but you can wish me well. I came a long way from shopping at clearance sales. She let me come in her head just like some gel. I'm a real blood, I know you smelling deal what I'm saying. All hunters, I'm a counterfeit. Yeah, I wanted money, I couldn't enjoy class. I'm a big ol' player, I got it from a dad. Hey, lil' mama did what I'm saying. Keep it funky like a egg and you'll never land. How my niggas, they don't play, they all want them band. My son a bossy, a little bitty motherfucking man. I go crazy for these fucking bands. Fuck a lady, I replace her for these fucking bands. He's so crazy, I'm not lazy, I want fucking band.
Yeah, let me talk my shit, nigga. Red homie, my clip, nigga. Coin, let go. I done made a little money, fuck a couple bitches. Lost a couple homies, nigga wanna fish it. Better watch your homies, cause they'll try and get you. Long nights when I was hungry, you know I remember. I done made a little money, fuck a couple bitches. Lost a couple homies, nigga wanna fish it. Better watch your homies, cause they'll try and get you. Short term memory, but I still remember. I remember all the time when a nigga didn't have shit. Used to have a hood, right now got a bad bitch. Used to be poker big, now it's shrimp salad. Standing here with all my jewelry home, cause I ain't never had shit. Bitch, I got an Escalade, shout out to my daddy. Rich on me got hella rank, shout out to my family. Yeah, you know my preference. Collard greens, open cabbage. Got a 5-year-old little boy, trip for kids, silly rabbit. The phone got it, I don't want it out of hand. 85, come out with that bitch nasty. And on next blowing that blunt, I ain't gon' pass it. And some of my niggas say I'm making funny, cause I made a little money. Fuck a couple bitches, lost a couple homies. Nigga wanna fish it. Better watch your homies, cause they'll try and get you. Long nights when I was hungry, you know I remember.
I just saw on Facebook that it was a lady talking about, the leaders are not doing what they supposed to do. Okay.
You can get your issue.
The leaders can only do
your
as
parent
much
come on
as
mission. They chop in your mouth and check you like a dentist. Check them niggas off. If they flimsy, blimp me. I'm high fuck steak and cheese at Blimpin'. Give you a haircut, bitch nigga don't tip me.
It's been talked about before it got down to this point.
100,000 on people this week.
Saying something about the zip code.
Simply, I'm harder
The zip
than these other
code is
niggas.
changing. Yes,
Believe me,
they are
I'm smarter
changing.
than these other
Because
niggas.
it's been different
Achieve it, go
sectors
further than these
that's
other
been going on
niggas. They
in
leech it.
Miami.
Can't trust these other niggas.
And any other places. Miami is not the only one that's been affected by. It's been a lot of cities that's been affected by the zip codes and the zoning of different areas. Because some areas was too big entirely too big for one governor or mayor to handle. So they section it off into a smaller section so they can do what they need to do. And maybe you're not in that sector, you're in another sector, and you don't know it yet because you haven't went to the meetings to see exactly what sector you are in. Because I'm telling you, everybody is in different sectors of Florida. They are in different sectors. So what I'm trying to say is, don't blame it on your state representatives yet. I'm not saying that you're not seeing something and you're not experiencing something. I'm not saying that for it. What I'm saying is we have to do more investigation before we start pointing fingers. Because of the fact, we got to look at what we have not done. And what we have not done is go to our meetings, go to our little district city meetings. We haven't been there to see exactly what is really going on in your town, in your village. But we can point a lot of fingers, but we need to point the fingers at ourselves. Because if we're not there, we don't know what's been said in our behalf. We don't know what done been done in our behalf. Because we are not speaking up for what we, as the people, believe in. Now, they're saying that, we have to go to these little things to get our bills done because of we are not working or we is working. And we got to look at this. Let's take this for a note on it. We got to look at if we're working or we getting some type of assistance from the government. A lot of our hairdos don't supposed to be done unless your bills paid. A lot of our nails don't supposed to be done unless our bills are paid. We don't supposed to be driving in a car that the insurance costs more than what we are living. See, that's the whole thing that we all need to look at. Our mishaps are not because of our state representatives or this and that. It's because of the way we are living out here. We are living over our means. We are trying to show other people that we got this, we got that. And I'm going to tell you something. Before my hair get done, before I go buy a expensive wig, I'm going to make sure my bills are done at the house. Because when you start to put money into how you're looking instead of how you're living, that's a big problem. And a lot of us women want to blame things on what happened. I wasn't on? We want to blame things on our society for the things that we may go through. Let me tell you something. It ain't about that. We take ourselves through things. We do things to ourselves that we don't want to take credit for. And I'm telling you,
don't kill
you need to stop.
I've been riding with the money all day.
Take a look at what you got.
I let the whole block feel it from my AK. I get a rush when I'm in
my
front
mother
of the
always
She
told
turning up, she wrap my dick like
you
a
can make your own
I
bed
tell you
home.
one little thing about me.
Can you hear me now
I get a
on
rush when I'm in
Instagram?
front
You
of
can
the
hear me?
I get a rush. I done see my dreams flash right in front of my face.
Can you hear me now on Instagram?
I swear I almost got a case. Doing a buck with it, flying on the interstate.
Okay,
I get a
we're
rush
still
when
waiting
I'm
on Instagram to let me know
Summertime
can they
on the
hear me.
block with it. I ride around and I'm high with it. Man.
And okay, now the website, they can hear me also because they was hearing music at first. Instagram, can you hear me? Okay. Still waiting on Instagram to let me know. Facebook, I hope y'all can hear me. But let me tell y'all something. We have to stop blaming other people for our mishaps. We have to stop blaming people for the things that we, as the people of the city, of the area where you're at. Now, if you go out and buy a lace front wig, because right now I'm talking to the females. If you go out and buy a lace front and that lace front costs you $300 and some, and your bill is liking at home, now I fought you for it. I fought you for it. Because the fact you don't supposed to be buying a high-priced wig to make yourself look good in society when your bills are down. Like we used to talk about, why should you look good and your child look raggedy? Okay, that still go with your household. Why should your lights go out and you wearing a lace front? I don't care if somebody had to buy it for you. You could have took that same money and said, listen, I got problems at home. My kids need their lights, they need their water, they need something to eat. Before I go and buy that expensive wig, I want to make sure my household is okay. Because I know I'm like that. I'm truly like that. I'm not going to go out and spend something that I know that my bills are liking at home. I'm not going to do that. And then get to them people and say, oh, I had a mishap. No. How much do your car note is? $300 and some. How much is that lace front you got on? $300 and some. How much them clothes you just got on that you just recently bought? Oh, it all came up to one something. So if you can spend that type of money on petty shit, let me say it the way it is. I ain't finna sugarcoat it. If you can go out and get your lashes done and you know you can't see with these jokers, don't blame your mishap on the state. Some of y'all, I know y'all know it's not like that. I know some of y'all is like that. So the ones I'm talking to is the ones that is like that. If the shoe don't fit you, don't put your monkey self in it. I'm talking to the ones that putting the blame on everybody else for what they got going on. That's what I'm talking about. You can hear me? That's what I'm talking about. What you got to do, people, go to your city meetings. Go to them and say, listen, I need to know what's going on in my village. I need to know what's going on in my city, and I need to know what exactly you are doing. Not what I'm thinking what you are doing. I want to know what you're doing. How about that? Because I hear a lot of y'all ladies. I sympathize with y'all. I'm not downgrading y'all. Just 1 minute. Hold on. Okay. I'm giving Facebook another view of me right now. Listen. Please listen. I hear y'all out. I hear you crying. I hear this and that. But I'm going to tell you what our president did. Our president gave us something called mommy money. Mommy money. Mommy money is not to put on your dude or your expensive car or your expensive jewelry that you want on you and for you to look good. That mommy money is for you to catch up on your bills because it's not going to be around for too long. He only giving it to y'all for a length of time. So with the length of time, you need to put that mommy money into your bills so you don't have to go to these agencies to help you do what you want them to do. And some of these agencies don't even much have the money and the funds right now because they know that the president put that mommy money out there for y'all. For y'all. And I'm going to tell you something. You getting ready to get your income tax? Don't think that you're going to get the fully income tax because you're not. You're not. You're not going to get it. Y'all need to take this mommy money and put it in your bills. Stay out these places talking about you ain't got enough money. What kind of money do you need? Do you need like $5,000 to live? No, because you're already living in poverty. You're already living in Section 8. You're already living in hood. How much more do you want to live in? Y'all girls need to tighten up and get y'all acts together and stop putting the blame on everybody. Do you know how long they've been talking about, they've been trying to split up these zip codes? Man, I can go back to 2010 when they was talking about it, because I was in the meeting with them when they was talking about doing it, but they didn't know how to go about it until the epidemic went going on, and then everybody was like isolated, and it was like trying to find out what sector, I can't even put the word right, different areas that had COVID and had it real bad. So that would made them take a notice of the areas to say, listen, let's go in this sector over here. Okay, this commissioner, this governor got too much on his hands. Let's take a little bit from it and divide it. Look on your map to see exactly what your commissioner and your state representatives and your state leaders are over. They gave them little sectors. They kind of gave everybody else something to do because a lot of these commissioners didn't have much to do. Now they are working within their sector. You need to find out, is Keon is a part of your sector? Is he not a part of your sector? You can't blame him for whatever that's going on. You need to get up with the person who's in your sector. This is what a lot of us don't know and not taking notice of. And the young lady, I sympathize with her because she said, well, what is going on? Why is the zip codes being the way it is? Honey, they've been trying to do this for the longest because we have not been fighting for the areas that we want and we need as a history thing. They're coming in, wiping y'all history out because you're not doing nothing about it. I'm not saying you pro se. Like I said, and I'm going to say it again. If the shoe don't wear on you, don't put yourself in it. I'm talking to the ones that's got the totally issue going on and they know they haven't did nothing about the situation. Now, I talk about a lot of things. I come over here and I get on the DJs, I get on this, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm getting on my society all around the world. Not just only in Miami, everywhere. Everywhere. If you got a problem in your city, find out who is your commissioner. Find out who is your governor at that time. But you cannot put the blame on this person and that person. You got to know exactly who it is. And if you know who it is, and then that governor or that commissioner or that state leader is not doing what they supposed to do, here's some paperwork. It's channels you have to go through with the same letter that you got to submit in and say, listen, I'm not getting my solution and with my problem. But you got to make sure your problem is not only just your problem. It's got to be a problem that your state leaders have did to you that you cannot get there. Okay, a lot of people still faulting us for us who done been to prison. I done been to prison and it's hard for me to go out and go get a job. But I'm going to tell you something, but that don't stop me. I keep pressing on because somebody going to hear my cry. I don't let one door stop me. I go to the next door and the next door and the next door because what? I'm still here. So I'm not going to let someone stop me from doing what I need to do in my community to show them that I'm a better person. Or I'm going to do what society want me to do is be this person when they shut a door in my face, oh, I'm finna cut up, I'm finna act a freaking monkey. But no, but that's what they call us. They call us monkeys sometimes because we always doing stupid stuff. Okay, let me give you some insight on something. Y'all who stay in the projects, y'all who stay in Section 8, y'all who getting government assistance, why would you live over your meanings? To oppress somebody? To say, oh, I live this type of way. Okay, if you live that type of way and you ain't got the type of money to pay them bills with, because them bills coming in, I don't care how you put it, they're coming in. But if you're not taking care of your business at home, why you should get the government to take care of your business when they already taking care of your business already? They paying thousands and thousands of dollars for you to live comfortably so you can get on your feet, so you can get off of what you're on and then get you a real job, get you a real house, get you whatever you need and do what you got to do. That part. I'm going to tell you something. They give out them turkeys and stuff. I don't go out and say, oh, I need a turkey, knowing that they gave me food stamps to go buy me a turkey. But it's for someone who don't get that and they can't afford it, and let them go get it. Like when the food thing comes along. If I got food in my house, why should I be greedy and go tell them I ain't got nothing in my house when I do? And then I done took from somebody else that was in the back of the line and they done ran out of food. But my little greedy tail is up there and I got it. Now, that's wrong. That's wrong. I talk about a lot of things, but I talk about what's real. I talk about what's real. Y'all ladies who's on this public assistant, take your advantage where you at and grow and get off in it. Don't live up on it until you like 90 and 80. Well, you have not lived your life. You have not been independent for yourself. You being a leech. You being this type of person saying, oh, I'm going to let the government take care of me for the rest of my life. No, the government don't have to take care of you for the rest of your life. So when you get cut, don't get mad. Don't get mad. Because slickness do come to an end. I'm telling you. That's why when I went and got, a few children from the system and stuff, you know what I told the system? I don't need y'all money. I don't need y'all money, but if you want to give me something, you could do that, but I don't need it. Because if I'm going to take the part of being a parent, I'm going to show them that you're going to struggle, but you're going to succeed in the end. But you're going to know what it is to get out here and make it work. Other than laying back on your tail, having babies after babies after babies, and think the government's supposed to take care of you. No, because I'm going to tell you something. The Medicaid finna come to an end in a minute. Oh, yeah. They're going to have exclusive people who they're going to give the Medicaid to. The food stamps. You already seeing some of y'all getting knocked down that y'all not getting the right amount that you think you supposed to have. But guess what? If you getting a check somewhere else, they thinking like, okay, you got enough. Now, the president said, oh, I don't think that is enough for the mothers to do what they got to do. Mothers, let some of them deadbeat guys go out your life, and then maybe you can do what you need to do. Get a career, get something going on with your life other than sitting back trying to cater and give your kids money to a man. Give your kids money to whatever that you call yourself want to go woo, woo, woo to. Okay, y'all gonna hate me today. You're gonna hate me today. But guess what? I don't care. Let me give it to you raw and uncut. You're going to remember Boss Lady, because Boss Lady is about boss things. And boss things mean level yourself up. Get yourself together in the areas where you need to be at. If you're going to be out there in the club talking about, oh, I'm a boss, what is your lights is liking? Is your water is liking? No, you're not a boss. I don't know who you are. You need to get a grip of yourself. Now, I'm just saying the way it is. Because one thing about it, when I said boss lady, I move and do boss things. I make boss moves. It might not be the boss move that you may think of, but I don't see I'm coming asking you or somebody else or my assistant people are saying, I need y'all help. I don't need y'all help for nothing. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it work. Now, if I can't make it work, that means I'm laying down and I can't get up and I can't look up and it's a problem. Now, that's when I'm going to go to my state leaders and say, it's an issue here. But I ain't going to go to my state leaders knowing that I was in the club throwing away $300 and $400 on drinks, on my lace front, on my lashes, on my makeup, on the clothes, funny draws, and this and that. I'm not going to go to my state leaders and tell them I got an issue. I'm going to tell them I was stupid and dumb and I need counseling right now. Can you put me in counseling so I can get myself together? Now, that's what you should have been saying. Because I've seen a lot of y'all women. I have sat back where I have took my kids to certain areas and they have certain things that they have for, you know, my foster children or whatever. And I take them there and, you know, I look at these women and I just seen you in the club throwing up $300. I just seen you shaking your ass in the strip club and you had somebody to rain on you, but then you took this nigga to the hotel, or you paying for this nigga car, or you paying for this nigga system, or you doing something with that money and you being ignorant with it. Is there something wrong with that picture? Is it? I'm just saying, is there something wrong with that picture? Is it something that I overlooked? That I looked over? No, I didn't look over nothing. Nothing. I'm getting it to you real and uncut. When I was a young girl and I stayed in Scott Projects, I looked at everything around me. I'm like, is this the place I'm supposed to be? Or this is a stepping stone for me to get where I need to be at? That's what I did. I found a way, and it might not have been the right way, but I did what I did, and I came up with some money. And I went and got me a house. In my project home, I said, well, one of my family members that's liking or whatever, I'm going to go put them in it and let them stay there until they can get themselves together. And then I'm going to let the people know that I really don't need this no more. And I thank y'all for giving me a chance, in life. That part. So with that said and done, I think what I did, I gave back to my community as well as my community gave back to me. And I did what I did, and I got out there and I got me a house, I got me a car, and I got it down to the point I didn't even much need food stamps no more. Everybody need food stamps, don't get me wrong. Everybody need them. But I didn't need them to the point that I had to go in, oh, why I didn't get my stamps? No. Why is you arguing with them? Because they're giving you something that you don't even much supposed to have. So what's the problem? What's the problem? See, a lot of us got it wrong and got it twisted. We got it twisted. We think just because our parents had us, now the state got to take care of us. No, the state don't have to take care of you. It was for your parents to take care of you. Because one thing about it, when I had my children, I took care of my children any means necessary, other than leaning on welfare. Okay, I needed somewhere to stay. They gave me somewhere to stay. And when I found a break that I can go out and maneuver on myself, I did that. A lot of y'all sit on the government, and the government is tired of y'all. He's sick of y'all. Because y'all stay on this and go take care of other people with the money that they give y'all. A lot of y'all get, like I said, that mommy money is something. They say, how many kids did you file income tax for? Okay, if you didn't file income tax, how many kids you have in the house? Some of y'all got at least 6 kids in the house. And guess what? Y'all getting money. What are you doing with it? What are you doing with it? I can tell you one thing. All the goals I got in my mouth, you know, I hustled for it and I made it. And as I was putting goals in my mouth, I was putting clothes on my kids and paying my bills. And trying to see how I was going to make another dollar. That part. See, don't never call yourself a boss if you ain't doing what you got to do at home. Men, it's the same way. Stop being out here giving these women and going out here showing your friends that you can spend money and throw money up when it's bills lacking somewhere in your household or within your family or within your kids, wherever your kids are resting their heads at. A lot of y'all fathers need to be sending money home if it ain't nothing but, listen, you know it ain't going to go on a child. Half the time it don't, because some of y'all mothers are so wicked, y'all don't care. But some of y'all guys need to come to a grip with y'all self and say, listen, you don't got to put me on child support. Okay, send me my child size, and I'm going to send you the clothes if I don't want to give you the money. Oh, did I say something wrong? I don't think so. And you ain't got to let them know where you got that clothes from if you feel like you do not trust the mother. See, my baby daddies didn't have to worry about me. Because you gave me the money, guess what? Bills, clothes. Bills, clothes. Food if I have to. And making sure that the kids had transportation, no matter what type of hootie it was. It could be smoking from the back. It didn't matter as long as I can get them to the doctor and get them where they need to be at. A lot of y'all women are not doing what y'all supposed to do. And then some of the fathers got the babies and you still not doing what you supposed to do. You out in the clubs, you doing what you got to do, and you're talking back to the daddies like the daddies ain't nothing and the daddies trying to do. And then I'm just going to say this, some of the mothers went through a mishap and some of the daddies got the children's. And then the daddy's like, oh, if you can't sleep with me, you can't give me none, I can't let you see your child. No, now you're dead wrong. Now you're dead wrong. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all need to put all these differences to the side and say, listen, it's more than us. It's our children's. It's our children's. What we got to do so we can stop going over here to these places, getting money, and they looking at us like we're crazy, but we out here doing what we're doing. Y'all saying in the back of y'all mind, boss lady, shut up. No, I ain't shutting up. Y'all need to grow up. Grow up and tend to your business. Stop letting the government tend to your business because you laid there talking about, oh, I want you to have a baby from me. Oh, I want to have a baby from you. You know it comes with responsibilities, idiots. And I'm saying it just the way it is, idiots. Because I'm going to tell you what I told mine. I said, listen, we finna do this and something might come up out of this. Whether you there or not, guess what I'm finna do? I'm finna tend to my business. And I'm not going to stalk you. I'm not going to hound you. I'm not going to bother you. But if you feel like you can't send nothing home, I don't give a dog if it's clothes, or you came by and bought me some grocery. I don't care what it was. If you can't see after what you got to see after as being a man, as being a person that you say you are, well, guess what? I'm mama and I'm daddy all together. That's how that is. And it goes on a male. If that female cannot take care of her child while that child is in your possession, where you are mommy and you are daddy. And guess what? That child gonna give you topmost respect because you stand in your grounds and you wasn't out there doing what the other person is doing. You're sitting around to make sure that things is okay. And I'm gonna tell you what welfare gonna look at. You're trying. As long as you're trying, that's a good part. That's a good note. And then as you're doing this, I still say, go to your community leaders meetings. Find out when they is. If you don't know, I already know in Miami, y'all go right there on 62nd and 7th Avenue, and you got Roy Holloman right over there. You got Roy Holloman right over there. Then turn around, you got some more brother of Circlehood. They everywhere. And I know if you go and ask one of them what's going on. And in y'all city, wherever you at, y'all got something of that nature. I don't care if you go to one of my Mason brothers or one of my Eastern Star sisters. They go to different meetings also. So you can go to some meetings and find out what's going on in your city, what's going on in y'all town. I be talking about this until I'm blue in the face, and guess what? Everything is popping y'all right in the face right about now. Yeah, your zip codes done been split it up. And you live on this, but you've been had this zip code for so many years. Okay, all right, get over it. You got another one. Because of the fact you didn't go fight for that zip code. You have to fight for these things. You got to talk about these things. You got to get in the meeting and say, why? Why is my zip code getting cut in half? Why is I'm getting a new one? You know why you're getting a new one? Because something in that area need to be straightened out. That is an area that is a deadly area. So we want them to know up in the office that that zip code is a bad zone. That is a bad zone, but we're going to try to work it out. We're going to put somebody over there, one of these chief of police over there, and say, listen, you straighten out that side, but I need to bring you from over there and bring you over here in this sector, and I need for you to get in there and do what you got to do, put your feet on people's necks or whatever, and get them right. Because right now our kids are dying. Our houses is getting broken into. Our cars are getting taken because in that area, someone don't have teaching and somebody don't have learning. And they need something. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, boss lady, shut up. You ain't going to make me shut up. Not today. Not today. I'm going to give it to you real. And this is going to be one woman that y'all going to remember. Y'all will remember me when I'm gone or whatever, and going to say, boss lady always gave it to us raw and uncut. She didn't care how she said it, because I don't have a filter on my mouth. Because some of y'all don't understand unless I come aggressive to you. Because when the rest of them, they be like, would you please don't do that. No, I'm going to tell you, you ain't got no business doing it. And if you do it, you bump your head, don't talk, shut up, and wear it. Now, that's the way I talk. That's the way I talk, and I'll bring it to your blood raw. Blood raw. And if you don't like it, oh, well, go to the next page. Because the word's still going to get out. I don't care. I don't care. And do I care about people's feelings? Yeah, I care about people's feelings to a certain extent. If you being stupid, no, I don't care nothing about your feelings. I don't care nothing about none of it. Because when I was out there being dumb and stupid and doing the things I did, they didn't care nothing about me. You know what they did? They locked me up because I was acting like an animal. So y'all who still out there thinking that the government's supposed to take care of you and you want to fuss with the government because the government ain't doing what you want them to do, guess what? Chop, chop. Y'all finna get cut off. Y'all finna get real cut off. Y'all finna get real cut off. And I'm saying it for every state leader. I know some of y'all is doing what y'all got to do, and some of y'all might not be doing what y'all got to do. But you got to understand that it's people out here that's dependent on y'all and the decisions that you make for their village and their town where they're in. Make the right choices. Go look at your area. Go walk in your area and see where you are needed at. And some of y'all is doing it. And I'm going to say one thing about Keon Holloman. I have been around where this man have been walking through the city, and y'all didn't even much know that he was there. I seen him. I seen him walk through, because he wear plain clothes just like we do. And he speak like we do. He just make other moves than what we don't make. Because he always been about his city. And, okay, Roy Holloman, he has so much on his plate, so sometimes he might forget that he was doing this and doing that. That's why he got a staff and trying to build up his staff. He trying to bring y'all from in these project homes to come on his staff to come say, listen, yes. Because I was one that he brought from out the gutter and say, listen, boss lady, I need for you to see what I got going on. And when I seen that, I was like, wow, you got a lot on your plate, dog. You got a lot on your plate, dog. But where you need me at? I ain't worried about nobody else. Where you need me at? He's like, boss lady, I need you here, I need you there, and I just need for you to bring forth the word. I said, no problem. So that's one reason why I have formed my talk show the way I did it. And a lot of people saying, boss lady, 1 minute you shaking your tail and this and that. Okay, so what? So what? But my bill's paid. Oh, boss lady, you out there with the DJs cussing them out. My bill's paid. And I'm moving up in society. Okay, what's your problem? That part. And boss lady, how you get to know people, to know people, to know people, to know somebody? Word of mouth. And a sleeper don't get fed. Closed mouth don't get fed either. So I'm loud. I'm loud, and I'm going to let everybody know how I feel and what's going on in the community. And y'all need to tighten up and get yourself together. That part. That part. It's not hard to say, I messed up. I messed up, y'all. Because, you know, the bums on the street, they say it all the time. I messed up, and I don't know my way back to society. Can you help me? And a lot of y'all still close y'all doors on society. Y'all still close y'all doors on society. I got somebody on Instagram that want to come on, and let me see what's going on. Hi, how you doing? I can't hear you. Okay, they went away. But I had on Facebook, if y'all want to join in, y'all can join in too. A lot of y'all that's on the website, you know, you could join in. You can say comments, because we would love to have them. Because I ain't going to say I'm right on everything, but I just talk what I believe in. I talk on what I believe in as a person that's in this country and in the village with some of our people are lost. A lot of people is really lost because they're lack of knowledge. They're lack of supportment. You know, everybody want to put down everybody, but nobody want to put up everybody and say, listen, it's about you that somebody else might be looking at what you're doing. And this is why I sometimes, you know, I look at myself and I be like, you know, boss lady, would you want somebody else to do what you do? Oh, just getting on Facebook and some music come on and you do like that. You know why I do that? Because it's somebody somewhere might be down and out and feeling some type of way and say, dog, she vibing, let me vibe with her. That's why I do what I do. I don't do things to entice nobody, to bring nobody to me, because I know I'm beautiful. I know, you know, I got it all, but I'm not looking to share that with anybody like that. I'm here to share the warmth, the kindness, and the fun that I have within me that you could pick up yourself and do something for yourself. That's why I do what I do. And sometimes I might be feeling down and out, and I might say, dog, let me get on Facebook, let me get on Instagram, let me get on Twitter, let me get on something, and I'm just going to cut the motherfucking monkey. Excuse my language. But that's how I feel. And that's what I'll do. So I'm just telling y'all, do what you do, but do it in a rightful way. And you never know who may be looking at you and say, I want to be like that person. I want to be like that. Because a lot of y'all rappers rap about gangster stuff. And now everybody want to be a gangster. You know what a gangster is? A real gangster. A real OG gangster. Who take care of business in the right way. No scaredness about nothing. Can face whatever it is. To me, that's a gangster. That's an OG. That will stand up for what's right and what don't need to be there. They'll move it to the side and say, that ain't about me. I'm about this. Y'all want to know about the Bloods, Crips, and stuff like that? The real Bloods and Crips don't go around killing people for the hell of it. They're about their city and saying, no, we're not going to let the other people come in here and take over. Because the Bloods and the Crips are all different colors and races, you know, and that's the real ones and the real OGs. Yeah, the real OGs. And I want y'all to understand that. And the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying now is because it's too much going on in our community, and we are not paying attention to what's going on. and this is real. How much real can I get with y'all that I'm telling y'all, let our children grow. Let our people get the knowledge, the right knowledge that's supposed to come to them. And I noticed that a lot of people don't want to hear this. They don't want to see it. They'll move on to some foolishness, somebody kicking somebody in the face, somebody got their cootie cat out, or somebody household is tore up. They'll listen to all of that foolishness. But they will not set notice and share the page that I got going on, that I'm seeing something real, that it could touch somebody. Because I always said, share my life. Give it to someone. Do what you got to do. Y'all, people, stand up and be grown instead of being children. Because a lot of y'all, 60, 40, 80, still children. Because y'all haven't grown up here, up in the mind, up in your spirit. You thinking that, oh, I'm going to live forever, I'm going to be young forever. But let me tell you something. In this day and time, COVID is taking you out. Your kids are taking you out. Other people is taking you out, and you ain't got time to express yourself because you said, I shoulda, coulda, woulda, and now I'm laying down, now I'm finna leave. I'm not finna do that. I'm finna express myself and let everybody know that I'm a woman that really wants something out of life. I want to see change into my community, into my country, into my city, my village, however you might want to put it. And y'all wonder why Boss Lady do the things she do. I do it because I've been there, did that, and a lot of things was a struggle, and a lot of things picked up my spirit and let me know that I'm not in this world by myself. It's other people that's going through worse things than what I done been through. Worse things that I could just dream of that I could have went through. But if you take notice of the people around you and say, listen, you can hear me now and you can cry now. But you're going to look back upon it later on and say, oh, thank you, Boss Lady. Thank you, Livesideradio. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because you got to know in this world, nobody really don't owe you nothing. Unless you're ready to get out here and make it work. Go to your state representatives meetings. Go to whatever city that you in and go to Washington. And they'll let you in just to hear some things that have been thrown on the floor to say, tighten up. That they saying, oh, this city, we're not going to give them that funds. But you'll see somebody up there saying, why? Why we can't have them funds? You're giving it to someone else. You're giving it to these people. Why can't you give it to us? But then they saying they're abusing the subjects. They're abusing the grounds. They're abusing themselves. That's a lot. That's a lot, and ain't nobody paying attention. I'm sick of y'all. I've been sick of y'all. Like I got on the DJ page and I let them have it. And I'm getting on my regular page now, I'm letting y'all have it. And I'm getting on the social media. I am on so many things as we speak. As we speak, I am on YouTube. I am on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, man, bingo. I'm on every social event that you got on your page. And I'm going to tell you something. It's not going to get erased. Because one thing I can say about Tom may block y'all and put y'all in Facebook jail. But Tom don't put me in Facebook jail no more because he know the things that proceed out of my mouth, it need to be told. It need to be heard. And I'm out here Why I got the breath in my body to bring it to surface to you and you and you and you and you. So if the shoe fit, take it, wear it, and tighten up. Tighten up. Because, you know, I'm tightened up on a lot of things. I ain't perfect. I still go through things. I still do some dumb stuff. But then when I come to reality that I just did something dumb, I'm trying to straighten it up. Why can't y'all do the same? So with this said and done, Boss Lady going to go ahead and close out because of the fact I done put it all out there, letting y'all know. Do not blame everything on your state representatives. Don't do it. Look at what you got going on. If you got a lace front on your head that costs $300, $200, $100, and your bill needed that, it ain't nobody fault but your own. If you driving in a car and your insurance is $300 to $400, it's your problem. You bought your boyfriend this and you paying his car note and you doing this and that and you buying Jordans, it ain't nobody for it but your own if your bills are lacking. Like I said, and I'm going to say it again. Don't hate the message and don't hate the messenger. Just take it, put it up under your belt and tighten the hell up. That's what I say. So, you know, hey, this is Boss Lady Talk Show. I want to say I love you. God love you more. And the only thing you got to do is get on your grind. Get on your thing. You can look up. You can get up. Make it better. Make it woo. Get it. Get it. That's what I'm trying to say. What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with the people in the world? I ain't going to say niggas because that's a rude word. I'm saying people. Tighten up. Tighten up. Stop blaming your mishaps on other people. You stepped in some doggy mess, that's your business. Wipe it off. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. You got holes in your drawers, that's your problem. Go sew them up. It ain't the government problem. The government got money and trying to give to y'all. Y'all misusing it and using it. So, you know, I'm finna go ahead and go. Thug. And Instagram, I love you. Y'all keep up the good work.